Yo, what is going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel once again today, where we are going to be playing with one of the easiest decks right now in Clash Royale, boys. This deck will do you so well, it just makes winning a little bit too easy, and this is going to be Lava Hound Triple Spell. Now, Lava Hound Triple Spell is currently just insane. It counters everything, and it just makes playing so easy, boys. So if you're looking for a new deck, you know, you're struggling to climb ladder this season, and this is a deck you do have leveled up, boys, look no further, because this will do you so well. Look at that clean defense. Like, we have 3 spells just to carry us through everything. We still have Void in hand in case we needed it. But anyways, boys, I would use this deck on ladder if I had the levels, but unfortunately, you know, I'm not a big Lava Hound player. All my Lava Hound cards are like level, well, my Lava Hound's like level 11, and my Inferno Dragon's like level 12, so I can't use it on ladder, unfortunately. But we're going to be showing you guys it today in a challenge anyway, just to show you guys how good it actually is. Now, you will notice this is one of the versions that doesn't have Balloon. I don't really think it needs Balloon, to be honest. You know, Balloon, it's just going to slow us down. You know, we want the fast cycle. We just want to put in as much cards as we can. And this guy's got a lot of damage off the start here. You know, we don't need to worry about that. That doesn't matter, boys. Wait till we get one full push going. We just need to get the double elixir. We'll get one push going and we'll win the game, no problem. And a very confident thing to say this early on, but I believe in us, boys. So, let's just get going with it, honestly. Let's go for our Lava in the back right now. And we're just going to see what this guy does. He is playing Logbait, some variation of Logbait, but he does have a lot of cards. So I'm assuming that it's the version that doesn't have Inferno Tower. And if he doesn't have Inferno Tower, it'll make my life so much easier. I will just love it. But you know, we'll see. Oh, nope, it's going to have Inferno Tower, but we're going to avoid that. And our Skeleton Dragon is actually going to eat it off the bat. Our Lava Hound is on tower now, which is just wonderful. We're going to wait for him to overcommit a bit on this side, and then we might honestly go for the Inferno Dragon on the offside. I'll see what we're feeling, but right now we're going to storm into the damage lead, just like that. We're going to actually go for the Evil Bomber here. Might have been a bit of a bad idea for me to go for that, to be honest. We should went for a little bit further back, but we didn't, because I'm not the most intelligent, we'll say. So let's go for the Inferno Dragon here in the center, just because he wants to go for that. Going to save us really nicely. We're going to take down the Evil Valk as well with no issues at all, and we're going to void the Inferno Tower once again. It's going to be the best thing for us to do here. Why not just spend that void? You know, we have so many spells, we can do what we want right now, boys. Oh, if I could have caught those 2 little rascals, that would have been even nicer. Let's go for our Evil Valk here. Evil Valk's in this deck. Its main function is to kind of counter some cards. You know, counters Hog really well, counters a lot of win conditions. It's just going to be an overall good card, boys. And we're going to keep the pressure coming nice and high right now. We're going to go for the arrows here in case he wants to. Now, thought we could have got some prediction off, but we don't. But anyways, that should be it for this game, nonetheless, and let's hop straight into game number 2. And yes, guys, we are back for game number 2 after a dominant game number 1. And what did I say, boys? You know, this deck, it might not be the best in single elixir, but if you can see it out to double elixir, you should take the win, no problem. And this guy is going to be rocking the new Goblin Machine, or whatever it's called. I've heard a lot of things about this card. I'm yet to see it though, because I'm obviously not at like the very top of the ladder where everyone pays for the cards, so I haven't had to deal with that yet. But I know it's causing a lot of issues up at top ladder, so I'm intrigued. This is actually my first time ever playing against it, and then maybe I'll make a video on it like tomorrow. If that's something you guys would like to see, do let me know. You know, I haven't really played the Goblin game mode. I don't really like it that much. I think it's kind of boring. I'm at like a couple hundred trophies or whatever it is in there, but you know, I just think it's quite a boring game mode, to be honest. And then no hate to Supercell. I like them trying something new. I just think it doesn't really work. It's not really that fun to play against or to play, so it just kind of seems a bit random to be going into. But nonetheless, we're gonna hopefully get another win here in this game, and maybe we'll see some gameplay with that new card without me having to play it. Wouldn't that be kind of convenient? So this is going to be a little bit awkward for us. If I can get, I was kind of hoping that we could get a lot more damage done, and I could. Okay, let me get the Valkyrie down. I'm worried about this this big machine getting onto my tower. I don't actually know what it really does, to be honest with you. Just me being bad. I really should be up to date with all these things, shouldn't I? But I'm not. So hopefully we don't take a pack hit here. That would be quite nice if we could get away without taking the hit. And we're going to take one hit. A little bit unfortunately. We probably could have went for the bomb with her and sacrificed the 2 elixir. Might have been worth, might not, who knows. I didn't do it. So we're not going to sit and contemplate that. But yeah, I've seen some of the meta decks now who are literally just taking that Goblin Machine. Sorry if that's not the correct name. I'm not actually 100% sure about it, to be honest. But I was just taking that and chucking it into cycle deck with like 2 or 3 1-elixir spells, also running like mirror as well. It just seems a bit stupid, to be honest, but I mean that's the way it is, I guess. Let me go for my void here. I should take this Phoenix out, and he's going to catch it with his Goblin Machine, but we should still get a good bit of damage done with these pups, I hope. And we're going to actually go, right, I'm going to go for the Evo Valk here, and then I'm going to go Evo Bomber as well. You know, whenever you have 2 Evos on the field at once, it always makes life a little bit easier. And then we're going to follow him with the Skelly Dragons. Evo Bomber and Evo Valk will be such a good combo, just hopefully getting them lined up, so we're not really going to manage to get them this time, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we're still going to take that tower by the looks of it. We're going to actually push in the opposite lane here. That might have been a bit of a bad idea going up the opposite side. I'm not really too sure. But let me go for my void here, take out this Phoenix, I hope. And then we're actually going to go in up the right side here with a Valk, with a Bomber, and see what we can do. I'm actually go up the left as well with my Skelly Dragons, kind of shut that down a little bit. And my poor Bomber is going to get absolutely destroyed. But we might be able to do something up this left side, I think. Let me go for my void here. Oh, it's getting a little bit sketchy, isn't it? Okay, we'll go for the snowball. Probably an unnecessary snowball. We really could have won this game if I had just pushed up the right and not been silly and switched lanes for whatever reason. But we didn't, so we're going to have to live with it, boys. So let's go for our arrows here, as well as our Valk to clean up this Goblin Machine. And it's going to be a little bit annoying. It's going to take down our Skeleton Dragons a little bit. Doesn't seem as overpowered as I've been hearing online, to be on Twitter and stuff, to be honest. Like, people have seemed to be complaining about it left and right, but I mean, maybe this guy's just not playing it the best. You know, maybe some other players are just better with it. And we're gonna go for Evo Valk here. I'm not messing around with these goblin spells either. These new things I don't really know too well. The only one I know is the one that fires little bombs, and he seems kind of okay. You know, he's pretty much just a little mini wall breaker, but he seems okay, I guess. So we're gonna go for our we actually might be in trouble here, boys. I hope not, but we might be. Let's go for the arrows here as well. Just get this down, and then we just take the win, boys. Let's hop straight into game number 3. And yes, guys, we are back for the third and final game, and as you've seen, 2 pretty easy wins so far. That last game would have been so much easier, but I just decided to make it hard for myself, just for the fun of it, and decided to switch lanes, trying to be funny and trying to, you know, take both lanes. But we couldn't. Just me being stupid, you know. Don't do that, you know, just take your easy win. There's no need to try and be taking 2 towers. It was just completely unnecessary and nearly cost me the win for literally no reason. With that P.E.K.K.A coming there at the end, I was getting a little bit anxious, but you know, we managed to hold on and we kept the win going, no problem. So let's actually go for our Inferno Dragon here. It's going to be quite annoying, because our Skeleton Dragons will get pretty countered by this monk. But that actually might be quite a bad monk ability. If this was in if I had a bit more elixir to get the Lava Hound that's going here, this would be amazing. The Lava Hound's going to get it from the Skelly Dragons. No, that one Skelly Dragon just getting a bit too adventurous for us. Let's go for arrows here, clean this up. We can keep that one dragon alive, but we can't. But anyways, our Inferno Dragon, our Lava Hound is going to chip away at that tower, no problem. We're just going to let that Magic Archer do its thing. You know, we could void it, but I'm just going to let it go for now. I don't want to overcommit whenever I don't need to. So there's really no point in it. This thing will become the wall breaker right now, so we don't need that. We're just going to put down the Bomber, deal with it, not take any kind of damage that we don't need to be taking. And let's see if we can get the King activation going here. So close. There is actually a way, I believe, that you can get a King Tower activation with the Magic Archer, but I need to like research into it more because it's very, very difficult to do. It requires like a free and perfect placement, but I unfortunately don't know it too well. But maybe some of you guys do, and if you do, let me know below. But I might actually try and like look into it and see if there's a way I can get it by going. But anyways, we're gonna go for the Lava Hound here. Why not? Let's just see what we can do. Keep this Inferno Dragon alive, and it should take out the Firecracker here. We're gonna actually go for the arrows plus the snowball. I believe that kills Magic Archer. So that does, yes, very, very nice. And then what we can do is wait for him to go into something, and we can go for our Bomber. Now we're shutting this guy down so easy. We're gonna actually push in the opposite lane. Exactly as I said not to do last game. We're gonna do it again this game and hope that it gets us somewhere. Hopefully it's a pull in, and nice. He's gonna have the monk though, so that will just shut down our poor Bomber. He's not going to be able to get in and do his work. But let's go for our Inferno Dragon. I don't need to be going in for my for my Lava Hound just yet, so there's no point. We're actually going to go in for the Void here. We'll just go in for everything and just make sure all them get shut down and just show why it's so annoying to play against triple spells. Like, honestly, it's just so good. And if you're wondering why we have the Snowball, it's pretty much just acts like a zap, but it doesn't retarget, so it just makes things so much better, boys. As you can see, 3 really easy wins today. This deck is so strong, and these guys are even using some of the new cards, so you know, like, they're obviously a bit more better than some of the older cards, but this deck showed so much dominance today, boys. And yes, guys, this is a deck that we did run for today's video, and as you've seen, it just counters everything, boys. It's such a strong deck, so if you're looking for a new deck to climb this season, look no further, because this will do you so well. You can even sub in variations, you know, try something else you want. If you really want to run Balloon, you can maybe sub it in for one of the spells, but I would honestly recommend just keeping the deck how it is. It's so powerful, it's such well-rounded defense, and the cards work so well together. But anyways, boys, if you did enjoy, do be sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new video, and peace out.